Yo, it's Zoe. Welcome to my channel. It is so nice to meet you if you're new here. But if you're returning, it is so nice to see you again. Today we're going to be seeing what your crush thinks about you. Do they like you? Do they love you? Do they have something that they secretly want to tell you? Right? So we're going to be getting into all of that today, their thoughts and their feelings. And yeah, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Now let's head on over to the pick a card section. You'll be able, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but you'll be able to pick your respective pile that calls out to you the most, and then drop on down to the description box and pick your respective timestamp for your respective pile. Okay, I'll see you there. Bye. Hello, welcome to your card select. So for pile 1, we have this little sticker with friends on it. For pile 2, we have, if you know him, Kim Tae-hyung. If you don't, just a guy with a little heart behind him. And for pile 3, we have, also if you know him, All Might. But otherwise, just a smiling guy in love. Okay, so feel free to pause the video here to take your time and pick whatever sticker calls out to you the most, and then drop on down to the timestamps below again to choose your respective pile. Okay, I'll see you at your reading. Bye. Hello, pile 1. You guys chose this cute little sticker of 2 friends on it. So without further ado, let's get into your reading about what your crush thinks about you. Alright, so I'm going to start off by getting some just energies. We're going to start by getting some energies of who this person could be, just as further confirmation that you have chosen the pile that you're meant to see. And if it doesn't resonate, then you can always try picking another pile. Okay, so Spirit, what's the energy around this person that pile 1 has a crush on, and the energy of their connection? Okay, give me some context. Who is this person, Spirit? All right, so we have Stabbed in the back. This person might actually be with someone right now. You might have a crush on someone that is either unavailable, or maybe you have some history with, whether that was romantic or just, you know this person I'm getting, and they might have just hurt you somehow in the past. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, or shocking past. Maybe you thought this was going somewhere, and it just, they did not, they did not come through. Okay, so actually I'm going to get some of these cards to see more about who this person could be. Please, Spirit, who could this person be? Who could this person be? This card over here is calling to me. So this person really broke your heart. We have deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Maybe you thought this person felt the same as you, and they just, you were shook that, suddenly they were somebody new or whatever. Or maybe you guys had something, together in the past, like you guys were actually together and now you're in separation, and you're wondering what went wrong. What went wrong? Okay, so Spirit, can we get some more information on who this person could be? A powerful energy shift. So yeah, this person might have caused a lot of change in your life, or they just might have they have a very strong magnetic energy around them. I'm getting Scorpio energy for this person, and they could just be maybe you thought they were one person, and then it was just they were a completely other person the next day. Okay, yeah, I'm just seeing they have strong energy, and they cause a lot of shifts and change in your life, or in this connection. After this person left or hurt your heart, it just led to a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, but in your inner world, outer world, whatever, just a lot of change. I feel like this person brought some drama or just pain to your life, and they aren't who they necessarily say that they were. Maybe even catfish. That's only gonna resonate for a few of you. Okay. No, I want one more card, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh my god, yeah, this person really brought about, you might have met this person to bring about change in your life, or some new era had to start in your life. I'm Callie says, from death comes rebirth. So yeah, there's a lot of this, especially with this number being 10, this connection ended somehow or some way, and it has just made a new you, a new era of your life. I feel maybe you're like, okay, whatever, it's hot girl summertime. Like, I feel like you actually came out like maybe like a boss ass bitch after that, or maybe you're going to be, maybe you're just feeling, you know, in your feels right now, which is totally okay. We need to give our emotions space. But I think, yeah, there's just like a rebirth that has occurred here. Yeah, and bottomdic energy, like kind of clean up the pieces, trying to clean up the heartbreak left over from this person. Pick up your heart, magical space, cleaning time, trying to clear out whatever negative energy this person has, because I feel like they do. I'm not getting amazing energy from them, not gonna lie. Okay, so that's just how interesting, how interesting. Okay, so, huh. I just not expect someone from the past that you've already encounter to come through. I was hoping for like a lighthearted reading, but you know, spirit has a mind of their own. So now we're gonna see, you know, what this person feels and thinks about you, right? After all this, you know, I feel like you're going through a hard time. Maybe we're just curious about, you know, what they're doing now or why you're hung up on this person. But yeah, spirit, what does this person feel for pile 1? What do they feel? And then let's see let's start with what they think. Spirit, what do they think? All right, when it comes to pile 1, what do they think when it comes to pile 1? What goes through their mind? Okay, what do they think? Okay, so 5 of Wands, a lot of conflict. Maybe even a battle of egos I'm getting. Okay, interesting, interesting. What else, Spirit? What else? What does this person think about? They think about like all the arguments that you guys had. The 7 of Coins in reverse. A lot of like maybe they feel like you guys rushed into something or just something was burned. Yeah, the way that these two people are like apart from one another, like there's a fire between them. Like you guys were separated by something, like some bridge was burned. Some bridge was burned. There's a lot. Like even though this is technically a Coins card, I just getting like Wands energy. Like there was battle. Like this does not end. This did not end cute. All right, one more card, please, Spirit. What do they think? And then we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. A wish didn't come true. I feel like this was maybe a situation or an almost love. Like I'm hearing almost in love by Olivia O'Brien. I will link it down below, but yeah, look how happy they were. And just like something like, especially with this card in between, it's like there's a, oof. Okay, so we will get into that, don't worry. Okay, so as for what they're feeling, 5 of Coins in reverse. All right, okay. All right, what are they feeling, Spirit? The King of Cups in reverse. All right, okay, they're not doing amazing. I will say that. They're not living lolly-dolly. Okay, one more card. What are they feeling, please, Spirit? What are they feeling? And there's so many Queen of Wands in reverse. Yep, and then your bottomdic energy is the Knight of Swords. So I feel like the energy that's connecting their head and their heart right now is like they want to say something to you. They want to have a conversation, but it's like they know that this bridge is burned, that they know that it could turn out into an argument. They like are just feeling combative, argumentative. You might have hurt each other's egos. You might have had some type of fight about whatever reason that kind of crumbled this dream and this wish fulfillment that you had. Like I feel like they did reciprocate feelings for you, but just something got in the way. Like I feel like there's just like maybe someone tried to rush it, or maybe just there's just a falling out and it wasn't cute, and now it has this person kind of feeling left out in the cold. They're trying to warm themselves up. They felt like they were at home with you, or like you were a sanctuary. They had a lot of feelings for you with this King of Cups. Like there's a lot of depth to their feelings that they may or may not have let on to, and it's just like it's kind of overrunning them now, and they don't really like, it's like a lot, like it's a lot of emotion that they don't really know what to do, and they are not the master. They are not the master of the motion of this ocean, right? These dragons are like in Chinese mythology, often seen as like the kings of the ocean. They rule over bodies of water. And this person is not a ruler. They don't know what to do with this cup. They have this cup, but they don't know how to offer it. They feel like it's spilled over. Like they're just, and they kind of like, look how like mean and angry he looks. Like he's like defensive over it. So maybe he just wasn't ready to give his heart. Or why am I saying his? This could be a divine masculine. But I am getting with King of Cups, you know, it's masculine energy being king, but it can be go for any gender. But yeah, this person felt like you were their sanctuary, and like a lot of, they wanted something with you. They did. But like I feel like egos got in the way with this Queen of Wands here, especially in reverse. Like she's not like, Queen of Wands is usually someone who's very confident, warm, embracing. But remember that, you know, this is reminding me of the goddess Pele from Hawaiian mythology. And like, yes, she brings about life and creation, but you know how she gets there, it's like an explosion. And like, we got how many like rebirth cards at the beginning, like transformation, things like that. So yeah, there's like, maybe they're like, okay, it's just not like working right now, so they left, or they just, you know, ghosted or whatever, and that caused like this huge volcanic explosion. And like their emotions again are kind of all over the place. They might be taking it out on you. It might be like have gotten volatile, like they may have been taking out other things, you know, that was stressing them out on you, or like this, the connection or whatever. I feel like emotions got out of hand and it exploded, and it kind of crumbled everything away. But no, I'm gonna see what comes after this. But I would like to say that know that that there could be life more, if that's what you want, like more life coming, growth. Okay, so I kind of want to know what is coming next. Okay, Spirit, so what is coming next in this connection? What is coming next? Just a few cards. What is coming next? So Spirit, what are their next actions, I should say? Like, what are the next actions of this person? What is happening next in this connection? So, Ace of Coins. They have a seed, but there's no planting of it. I think you guys both know this is kind of dead. Is this the Six of Swords? You're feeling stuck in these emotions, right? But it's kind of time to move forward, at least for now. They are headed towards land. There is something fruitful at the end of this, but I really do see that, like, you guys are refusing to move forward onto each other because it's hard for you guys to let each other grow. And there is potential. It's just you can't force it, right? It's only going to add more air to the fire. You just have to let things, trust that things will come together as they would. But right now, it's just, I feel like there's some toxic energy here because you both need to grow and you both need to separate ways as of now. Yeah, especially with Ace of Wands. This is a false start, but it doesn't have to, you know, false start, but there's a start that comes after false starts usually too. Okay, so now I'm going to get some advice for you. And Spirit, what advice do you have for pile 1 then? So you have adjustments are required. Yeah, if you want to make this work, you need to make adjustments. And I think right now that's talking about letting this connection go in this current moment. Alrighty. We have faith, and yeah, it doesn't have to be ending. I do see a lot of growth, and there's like an ending that needs to happen for rebirth. So I think, yes, like this person does have feelings for you. They do think about you, but they are, you know, upset maybe, or like ruminating about past arguments. And I feel like they're still stuck in their own ego, and that might be both of you. Like you still are refusing to see the opposite side, and it might just not work out right now, and it might just be time to kind of let go and move forward onto something new and have trust that your dreams will come true. Okay, that your dreams for this connection aren't necessarily ending. Yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. Cancer and full moon, there's a hard shell, and I feel like you guys are hard-headed with the Cancer here, but you're sensitive on the inside, so there's a lot of reactivity in this connection. And I think it's fine to have emotions, it's fine to, you know, react to certain things, but also know that, you know, listening to each other and coming into things, you know, taking a step away and then coming forward to have a cool head, and so you can, you know, have a, you know, effective, efficient conversation that is constructive, and you understand more about things, will get you more places than just yelling at each other or arguing or trying to force a connection, not being, or being like, why can't you just love me, or why can't you just do this? I think it's best if you just, you know, offer that love of yourself, because you can't force someone to heal and like be ready immediately. Okay, like I feel like you need to give each other time to kind of align and, you know, be able to create that happy home that it is that you want. and for you to guys, you know, kind of create something more together with this, you and your loved ones. I always think of family, so you guys might have a family in the future, or you might already have one, but I feel like you need to kind of let that ego go, let down that hard exterior, and be vulnerable with one another, and be honest with yourselves, and be vulnerable with yourself as well, for things to kind of come to fruition. Yeah, take a time out, take time to breathe out, take time away from one another, let your head cool, let your self think, maybe, you know, just needing time to isolate and, you know, like have that self growth. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Padawans. I almost walked away from this reading without giving you your channeled message. Oh my gosh, hiccup. Without giving you your channeled messages. And I feel like, honestly, this person doesn't want to talk. Like not talk to you. Like, they do want to say, like, have a conversation with you. But they're like, there's this fear. Or they just feel like this is going to bring on an argument. And so they're avoiding it. They don't want to talk. They don't want to get vulnerable. I think you both have your guards up. Something like that. And now that I just, like, kept hiccuping in the beginning of this just now. So I was like, really multiple interruptions, or maybe every time I try to say something or you try to say something, it's like some type of interruption, misunderstandings, miscommunication. Just communication is all over the place for you two right now. And so I feel like that's one thing that Spirit would like you to work on, is being able to figure out how to listen to one another, and how to, you know, not, like, yes, be honest about your emotions and how you feel and things like that, but also, you know, not how to, you know, just come out into a screaming match where you can't hear anything the other person is saying and you're just blind with rage, you know? Okay, so we have, I need more balance. Yeah, I feel like this person's like, I'm just trying to balance myself. I just need time, okay? I just need, like, you're so beautiful. Why do you even need me? And I think you are, guys are actually having trouble seeing the beauty in one another now. Like, those feelings are still there, but I feel like there's a sense of, you know, well, he wasn't even all that anyway. Like, he did this or whatever, and, like, because of this, you know, pain of rejection is what I'm getting. And I'm like, I'm hearing this saying, no, it's not, like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that you're not beautiful. I'm not saying, like, that I don't want you, that I do, but I just need to be on my own journey right now. I think Spirit is saying, yeah, let that go. Allow yourself to go on that same journey so you guys can be in this, like, on the same level of vibrations, in alignment, so you guys can really, really come together. Also, if you hear any squeaking in the background, that is really, like, the fire alarm. I don't know why it does that, but it does. Okay, so what else would pile one's person say to them, Spirit? What else would pile one's person say to them, please? What would pile one's person say to them, please, Spirit? Oh, do you guys see how that just slid out? Okay, I feel the same. Yes, okay. There's, like, literally, like, that's self-explanatory, but, like, they're saying, yes, I feel the same way, but, and I know we hate to hear that, right? They want to start a family with you. They can see something, like, really long-term with you, and we saw that with the Cancer card coming out, especially with this 10 of Pentacles. Like, they want that. They want that all with you. But now is not the right time, is what I'm hearing. Now is not the right time. I think they recognize it. I'm hearing, like, even though it's hard to hear, and I know you probably don't want to hear it, you know, it's not the right time. And that's something you need to kind of accept. You can't force it no matter how much you want to, because if you come into a relationship when neither of you are ready, or, like, or just you guys are out of alignment, especially with, you know, what you want, is just going to fuel insecurities. It's going to leave things unstable because you're on shaky foundations. You're not going to really be able to enjoy the connection and enjoy the time you have with one another, because you're always going to be in your heads, overthinking or arguing or feeling unwanted when, you know, they just weren't, they communicated their capacities for, like, communicated their capacities for love and, you know, emotions right from the beginning, is what I'm feeling. Or they have, you know, when asked about it or something like that, or they are now, or they're being honest. I'm just hearing their, you know, the truth has come out and it's time to, like, let it set you free. Okay, so anything else, Spirit? What else would this person say? You pile one. What else would this person say? Okay, so we have 2 cards. So if I just want space, again, pretty self-explanatory. Give them time, because, you know, if you love something, let it go. It will come back to you. Yeah, be more selfish. Okay, go out and spend life. How do you want to spend your life right now? Okay, and when you're not worrying about somebody else, you're not thinking about, like, you know, what are they doing? What do they feel for me? Why don't they love me? Like, okay, why don't you love you? Or like, okay, you most likely could love you, but like, okay, what is it that you do when you're not thinking about someone or you're not in a relationship? And to really give to yourself that way and to really indulge in your hobbies, in your friendships, you know, in that extra slice of cake, whatever it is, okay? And then bottom deck energy is 15, the devil card. And it's I am addicted to you, which, you know, I feel like there's a strong attachment you guys have to one another, but it could be a very codependent attachment. It could be very toxic. So it's time to kind of just let that go and let the toxicity fade out so you guys can come into something more healthy later on in the future. But you need to like let go of the strong attachment to the addictive side of this relationship, away from toxic patterns, toxic thought patterns, and release yourself from this connection for a second. They can't come back and be your hero, right? They are waiting for the day that you can come together, but right now you just, again, you need to kind of just let go and release and kind of listen to your heart, as in be practical about this. That's why that's in reverse. Like your heart, you know, is right that this could be the right person, but don't let, you know, yourself fall into a relationship that isn't ready and will only turn to something toxic. But it could be something more than that, okay? So yes, now I finished fully, and so I'm going to end the reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope it was able to offer you some helpful insights and everything like that. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notif down below so you don't miss any more readings that could offer you some helpful advice. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and have an awesome day. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You guys chose this cute little Taehyung with a tata or heart behind him, for those who don't know. But yeah, this will be your reading. And you know, whenever I put him down here, he's kind of lopsided. So I feel like either you have a lot of love for this person, or B, you feel like this is a one-sided relationship. But you know, we're gonna get to, that's honestly not the energy that I'm getting, but I have some previously shuffled cards here for you guys to see, you know, who this person might be, just for you to confirm if this is the right pile for you. And if it is not, then you can go ahead and choose a different pile that might resonate with you more. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get more so the energies of this connection first, to kind of tell you more about it. Also energy of this person, and yeah, you I don't know why I forgot what I was gonna say for a second, but I was gonna say that you guys like have the most cards that came out for any pile, so congratulations to that. I think this might be a lot of Spirit might have a lot to say for y'all. Okay, this is looking, oh my gosh, this is looking so cute. Oh, okay. So the energies of this person, you find them very, very, very attractive, very seductive. Okay, you might be, you know, a divine masculine, thinking about like a more feminine person. Regardless of gender, we all have both masculine and feminine energies in us. So this person might just be very, you know, magnetic, alluring, and more like very into their feminine side. We have attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So you guys could be hooking up, but this person could just also find you very attractive. Maybe they flirt with you a lot, or maybe they flirt with a lot of people. They could be a very flirty person. I'm getting Libra energy, or just a very flirty type of sign, like Sagittarius too, but mainly Libra. Or they could be, you know, maybe they're with someone, but I'm not getting that energy. Like, I feel like, and maybe you know them through someone that they've hooked up with, but like it's not serious. I feel like they're very casual. Like if they are with someone, it's very, very casual, and so it's not like you're like being a homewrecker or anything like that. I see that they like you though, so I feel like if they are flirty, the feelings that they have for you already, like we're already seeing that, I think they're deeper than they are for other people. So you have someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. And isn't that funny that we have the date card coming out right next to that, or right after that, meeting someone new. So this could be someone that you have just met recently, maybe not someone that you already know, right? And dating, get back out there. All right, plan, set a date. So this person, maybe they're getting out of some type of relationship and they're trying to get back out there. All right, and their boat is about to arrive at your station. I did not. Why did that sound so like okay, but that's not what I meant. Okay, just receiving what you need, progression. You guys will be progressing, arriving, moving on, closure, issues. So I feel like this relationship might be one that progresses quite fast, and I feel like you are, this could be someone that you like, I feel like you've just met them, or maybe you met them again after a long time. Like maybe it's an old friend that you're seeing and it's like, wow, wait, did we always feel this way about each other? That's interesting. I don't know. Okay, so let's see more about who this person could be. So we have ghost of the past. The past returns from a time. So this could be someone that you actually do know. This could be someone that you know. Okay, okay. And then we have fairy of the divine hand, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. So this could be, I heard Taurus, Libra, maybe someone who likes to indulge in the finer things, someone who likes to go out a lot, maybe, you know, maybe a little too much, like to get drunk, things like that. Yeah, I'm seeing that, or maybe they could also be a Pisces, because I'm seeing that maybe you have put them really on a pedestal, or everyone has a different image of this person. Like it's hard to kind of actually get like a good grasp on them, on like who they are, and only a few people really know who they are. And I think they would want you to be one of those people, or maybe you are one of those people. I feel like you know them, and if you know them from the past, you weren't super close with them, and but now, like when they come back, like now you guys are getting closer and expanding that, you know, past connection. But I think, yeah, it could be from the past, and it's like maybe they saw you when you weren't, you know, in the space that you are now. Maybe you've glowed up a lot, or maybe you've reached like, or maybe one of you, maybe like before, like you didn't think anything of them. Like I'm seeing like, you know, the nerdy kid, you like no one paid any mind to and stuff, until like 20 years later they see him again, and he's some, you know, baller CEO who is, you know, gorgeous, everybody wants him, like ultimate glow up. So I feel like one of you could be like that, and now you're like, oh my gosh, like were you always I don't think it's like you were any like hostile, or like, oh my gosh, like I hated him in the past or hated them in the past, right? It's more like, wow, you really changed a lot and for the better, and that's like really cool. So maybe someone who really just like you didn't even recognize when you first saw them again, and it's basically like you are meeting somebody new after all of this time. But I am already saying it's reciprocated, so if you thought this was a one-sided relationship, think again. Okay, so now I'm going to pull some cards. I'm gonna actually put these off to the side just because I would like some more room for the tarot. Excuse the tarot French accent, but Spirit, can we see what's going on for pile 2? What's going on with their person? How do they think and feel for pile 2? Please, Spirit, how do they think and feel for pile 2? Also, if you hear any beeping, I don't know why, but our fire alarm just beeps a lot. It's very noisy. It likes to talk. Please ignore it. Apologies. Hope it does not distract. But yeah, so Spirit, how does pile 2's person think and feel about them? Please, Spirit. How does pile 2's person think and feel about them? How does pile 2's person think and feel? Okay, so we're gonna start with thinking. We have the high. They might be very, like, you might be very intuitive, very spiritually inclined, and they just see you as like you are in your own energy and you are loving your own energy and vibing. They could also see you as someone very creative. You could be a writer or storyteller of some sort, or they just love hearing you talk and love hearing you speak. Okay, so then we have the 9 of Swords. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like maybe you worry about the future a lot, or maybe they've heard you speak about your anxieties. Okay, and this, what did I tell you? This person likes you. Like this Sun, they see you as the ultimate, like, they see you as like a god/goddess. Like, what? And like the 9 of Swords in between here, I think it's like, I feel like you guys have a fun, casual connection. Like you guys would like have like a lot of fun together. Like you're good friends, but I feel like they can see anxiety, like they want to kind of wash away any anxiety you may have. Maybe you deal with like clinical, like you're clinically diagnosed with anxiety or like a mental illness like that, and you don't really let a lot of people see that about you. Or maybe you like burden yourself with a lot of responsibility. Like with this oracle, I'm kind of seeing like, you know, oracles are kind of burdened with the knowledge of the future and what's going to happen. So I feel like that kind of goes along with the intuition. Like your intuition is very strong, and I see you as someone who's very intuitive and like spiritually mature and like really like just like otherworldly. I can't say that word, but otherworldly, something like there's something mystical about you. There's something different, especially with like the sun coming out too, and like 2 major arcanas. That already talks about like, you know, being divinely guided. I just feel like you, like it's almost like, you know, like they feel like you can see right through them, and they feel in their gut that you almost are the one. I just heard you bring them a lot of happiness and really help them get through a lot of stuff. Maybe, you know, you've helped them through a lot of anxiety or hardships, you know, now that you've known them, or like since you guys have come back in contact, or, you know, just a short time you've known them. Like you made a big impact on them and they admire you a lot. It's like they look up to you. Like all these people are like almost like on a pedestal. We have like the sun. I mean, like we're looking like she's like in her own aura. Like we've come to see her. She did not come to see us. She did not seek us out. Okay, so I feel like you definitely are someone they really, really admire. And it's almost like they're scared that they can't reach up to that same level as you, but they're gonna try. But like it's like almost like they can't reach you. It's like you're so high up they can't reach you, and that kind of like scares them a little bit. And just like, you know, like you're very intelligent, very smart. You know a lot. I'm just getting so much admiration. But they also worry that maybe you like, because you are so smart, so knowledgeable, and like I think you think a lot, and it's kind of like you think so much you kind of psych yourself out of a lot of things, and I just want you to kind of be free of that, is what I'm getting. It's like you so smart that you kind of overthink and let yourself get caught up in your head. And like, even though you're very intuitive, it's like sometimes you're caught between the two. You don't know what is your intuition and what is you overthinking. Yeah, I feel like they just want to help. They just want to help out with that, especially like with how this oracle is helping. Okay, Spirit. So can we see, you know, what are they feeling towards pile 2? What is pile 2's person feeling towards them? Okay. Spirit has spoken. So we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Alrighty. Let's go here. We have the 4 of Wands. That's cute. That's cute, ain't it? Okay. Okay. Alright, one more card, Spirit. What does pile 2's person feel for them? What does pile 2's person feel for them? I'm so happy that this one is coming out a lot better. What is this? The Hierophant in reverse. Interesting. Okay. And I'm just so happy, you guys. It's like a lot sunnier, happier reading than pile 1. Pile 1 was a little heavy, a little more chaotic, but you know, we're coming out of that. We're coming lifting out of that. And the bottom energy is the 3 of Wands in reverse. So again, this definitely confirms like any feeling of like they're reaching for the stars when they think of you. And like almost like this part here, when I'm looking at it through the camera, kind of makes me think of like a half of a heart, and they're reaching for the other half of this heart, which would be your side. And so it's like this like deep cave, and like getting lost in it, and they don't know where to go, and it's kind of dark, and they don't know how to get there. Underneath this, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like there was a part, like not separation, but you guys just didn't like you knew of each other maybe in the past, or you've always known of each other, but it's like you haven't like really spoken to one another, I'm getting. And they're trying to like, it's like you weren't super close, but now you're getting closer, and they're trying to bridge that gap. But they do see a lot of fire. Maybe they see that you've been hurt in the past, and they're worried that your borders are up, right? And they're kind of feeling impatient, like they really like, they have a lot of passion towards you, and they want to rush towards you, but they know like they can't, like, you know, if they rush, and they might fall off the ladder, they might hit something that will hurt them, or, you know, like I feel like they know it's dangerous to rush something like this, but they really like, they're feeling impatient, and they're really like, they're a little cocky, maybe a little arrogant. Like they see your value, and they see Like there is this feeling of like they have to reach up towards you, like you're like they put you on a pedestal again, and that they're a little afraid that they don't reach your standards. But at the same time, you're like, okay, well, whatever, like I'm gonna do it anyway. Like I want to talk to them anyway. Like this pile 2 is mine. And even if I'm not there now, I'm gonna be there. So I hope they're just ready. Okay, so that you know, get ready for that. But yeah, maybe in the past they had a crush on you for a while and you just didn't see them. So I'm feeling like some false starts. There's passion here, but again, it's kind of like subdued a little bit because they are maybe planning, like they just want to rush in, but they are like being forced to kind of take it one step at a time and like take things slowly. But you know, they really dream of this beautiful little marriage day with you, or maybe like not even like lifetime, like this celebration with you. Like I feel like you guys again have a lot of fun together. You make each other really happy. As like just like this is like kind of the pile that's best friends, like dating their best friend and in love with their best friend, which is so cute. And not like they're your best friend, like you have like that kind of type of drama, but it's just like, wow, like how did I end up with like my best friend? Like I'm so happy, you know, and like just they dream of this harmony of celebrating and just having happy days with you forever, which is so cute. I love that. And with this Hierophant, I'm feeling like 444 just flashed across my screen. And this is the 4 of Wands. So definitely they're wanting stability with you. They're wanting stability with you. They think of you, they just see sunshine. Like so much beautiful sunshine and so much beautiful sunshiny rays that they want to shine on you too and get you out of this 9 of Swords. Okay, and with this Hierophant in reverse, I feel like maybe you guys have different like backgrounds. Maybe you guys look really different. And like you just have different traditions or things like that. And that really like captivates them. They really like that. They like, I feel like this is a person who really loves learning about other ways of living, like other people and the way other people think and like where they come from. I feel like this is very open, expansive type of person. I'm getting like could also be a Sagittarius maybe. But this is more towards energy too with the Hierophant. And I just feel like it's almost like this could be a very unconventional person. They like kind of like to stretch the boundaries on things, I'm hearing creativity, and like they're not really big on conformity. They like to kind of stand out with this Sun card here. That is a Leo energy, so they could have Leo placements too. They're a little prima donna almost. Maybe they could be, you know, in drama or something like that, but I'm just getting like the Hierophant in reverse is like I could go anywhere with this person is what I'm hearing. It's like they want an unconventional connection. Like they like, I want to jet set the world. I don't want anything to hold us back. Like I want us to live in a new country every year. And like they know that they can be themselves, and like any chains of society, any expectations or like social norms that other people might put on them, or expectations that, you know, or like again, like this person might have a lot of people who like have ideas about them and see them in ways that aren't true to them, but put those expectations of who they think they are onto them. But with you, I feel like that comes down. Like I feel like again, like with you, it's like you see through them. And they really love that because they feel like that allows them to kind of just be whoever they want to be and let go of any expectations other people have, or try to reach the version that others have of them. And now it's like the roles have switched. It's like they're not trying to reach a version of you that doesn't exist, but they're just trying to reach the real you. It's like you know everything about them, but they know nothing about you, and that like intrigues them so much. It's like it's like sense of freedom. Like you make them feel so free, and you make their heart sing and feel so free too. And that is so cute. That's so beautiful. Okay, so I just feel like they, again, like I feel like jet setting, like an unconventional relationship, one that is different from both maybe your cultures or like what your families would consider a successful relationship, but one that you guys consider successful like regardless. I love that. Okay, so Spirit, what is this person's next actions towards pile 2? Let's just get some cards about that. What is this person's next actions, please? Spirit, what is this person's next actions? So we have the 7 of Swords. So I feel like they are going to keep to themselves a little bit. Yeah. I feel like I feel like they are gonna keep themselves a little bit, and maybe like I'm seeing like, okay, me trying to get closer to them maybe isn't getting much farther. Like I feel like even if you have feelings for them, they really don't see that, and they're like, okay, how do I get into pile two's head? How do I get them to think about me the way that I think about them? And so it's almost like they're playing mind games, but like in a child, like not like toxic. It's like just like weird, like little like play fighting almost. Like I feel like they're like, oh, well, I want to be mysterious. I want to be a high priestess. I want them to think that I can see the secrets of the universe, and so I'm gonna like try to be mysterious, or like I think it's more like they like that you can see through them, but at the same time it kind of scares them because they've never felt that before. They've never had anyone make them feel that way, and so maybe they also pull back because of that, and wanted to kind of put that mask on because they're afraid, okay, wow, like she sees me and I don't have to reach these expectations, but wow, they see me, like not she, sorry, I don't want to gender you, but like they see me for me, and now that if I fail, like they would actually see like my shortcomings, whereas before I could just be like, oh, like they didn't even know me in the first place, like they were projecting onto me, or I don't have to reach this person's expectations because that's not who I am. Like why would I meet the expectations of a person that doesn't exist? But they exist, like you see them for who they are, and so they're like, oh my gosh, okay, like they get closer and they've been wanting and like running towards you, but then when they're like there, they're like, oh my gosh, like what if I mess up, like what if I f this up? And this is something that actually means a lot to me. I feel like they're not used to that. They could be like a little like, again, flirty usually in casual things, but like when it comes to serious things, they're not too like, they can kind of be, I guess, like a little afraid of commitment, but they do really want you, and I don't think they're like really like gonna let you slide by, like pass them by, but I think they are scared for a second, and so they run, and then they get scared and kind of like, oh shoot, like let me grab these real quick, let me grab the things I was about to offer, like all these pieces that this person knows about me, and then grab it so they like, so it feels like they don't know me. Like it's just like trying to grasp back onto some sense of control. Okay, so what else is coming for, like what other actions will pile two's person take towards them? What other actions? What are their next actions? What are the next actions of pile two, please, Spirit? The Seven of Cups, they dream. They're just dreaming about you. They are in their heads about you, and like they see you as like a dream come true, and they feel comfortable in fantasy, but in reality scares them. And I think that they, again, are a very creative person. They could be a Pisces. Yeah, I feel like they run, and they have this like, yeah, they're masking. Look at the shadow. Like this is who they want to project themselves to be, but this is like they're not as scary and like menacing. But I just feel like there's like two sides of them, and they like, oh my god, they could be a Gemini, that's for one. But no, like shade to any Geminis, okay? But any side, like just two sides of them, and there doesn't have to be in one good side and one negative side. It's just like they see me, they see this shadow, and I'm afraid what they're gonna think of this shadow. I'd rather them just, you know, project onto me like everybody else does. And what version of me do I want to project? What version of me do I want to show? And they're realizing like, wait, who am I? I don't even know who I am. And maybe that's why they start to like kind of run off for a bit, because they're like, I don't know who I am, so I don't know who to show, and I don't know if I'm ready for a connection then, if I don't even know who I am, and I don't want to get lost, or I don't want to make a mistake that isn't true to who I am because I'm still searching for who I am, right? It's like, I'm afraid this person sees right through me, and then they see nothing because I've been made up of everyone else's version of me versus creating my own version of myself. Yeah, strength in reverse, feeling afraid, vulnerable, and scared of that vulnerability because their mask has been taken down. I think really, really afraid. They are spooked. They are spooked. Okay, so I'm going to get some channel messages. Channel messages. Why am I getting this out? I'm gonna get some advice for you first. Pile 2. Let me get some advice for you first. So Spirit, what advice can you offer Pile 2, please? What advice can you offer them? Look at the bigger picture. Don't get so, like, this Nine of Swords, don't get so caught up on the tiny details of things. Trust that things will work out as they should. Okay, that everything happens for a reason, that the universe does have your back. If you keep focusing on the tiny things, you can't see the beauty of the bigger picture, okay? Like, one little like scuff mark isn't going to ruin the beauty of like an entire mansion, you know? Okay, what else, Spirit? Alrighty. Then we have bring love into the situation. And when I see this card, I think of the other half of Aquarius, which is the Aquarius full moon, which says like show the world the real you. So by you staying authentic to who you are and being truthful to who you are, and speaking your truth will inspire this person to eventually find their truth and speak their truth and not be afraid of that, which will help this connection a lot. And like keep just offering them that love and things like that, because I think they can accept it. It's just they're afraid because they don't know who they are. It's not they don't have the emotional capacity for a connection. It's just they get a little scared for a second, and that's okay. That makes sense. But also know when you need to detach too. Like if this person isn't coming through, you don't need to chase them, and maybe you just need to give them time to again find who they are for a second. But conclusions are within reach. Like you guys are making progress. Things are coming to fruition. There will be conversations happening. Okay, and it's just like realizations more so than conversations, but realizations about what you both want and where this connection is heading and what next steps you need to take. So now we can get channel messages. Alrighty. Investigation, channel messages, Spirit. What would Pile 2's person want to say to them, or what do they want Pile 2 to know? What does Pile's person want to say to them? Pile 2. Pile 2's person. What do they want to say to Pile 2? Alright. What would Pile 2's person want to say to them, Spirit? Your family won't like me. Interesting. Or I'm seeing, okay, again, they have a lot of insecurities about their true self because maybe they feel like no one ever accepted that part of them, and maybe not even their family. So maybe that's one reason that I feel like in the future they might, I don't think they're like, there's a separation type thing, or like, you know, people aren't talking to each other or anything like that, but I do feel like, I feel like they're like, if, not only if Pile 2 got to know me, but if their family got to know me and see the real me, they wouldn't like me and they wouldn't accept me and we wouldn't work out. Or what is like Pile 2 sees the real me and they must be telling that to their friends and their family, which means their friends and family probably hate me. I feel like they're very insecure about their true self and are uncomfortable when people see that part of them. Like there's both freedom and there's both fear attached to that. But you really are going to help this person to grow because of that, I think, which is, you know, I see them getting over it, right? I don't think, like, this is an obstacle, but I don't think it's, like, going to keep you two from coming together into the future. At least not what I'm seeing here right now, you know. How many cards are these? 2? Okay, Spirit. I meant what I said. They're trying to convince themselves, like, no, I know who I am. Like, I said what I said. Like, you don't tell me I meant something else. Like, I feel like you might even say, like, you actually mean this. Like, why are you acting this way? And they're like, what do you mean? Why am I acting this way? This is who I am. And you're like, no, it's not. They're like, you don't know me, but you do. You really do know them. Okay, I just want you all the time. 8 of Wands. Yeah, they feel a lot of passion towards you. Like I said, they like you a lot. There's a lot. Like, even in the beginning, we already knew that they felt something for Pile 2. Okay, so more, Spirit, more. Keep the messages coming. Maybe this could work, or maybe, you know, they're right. Pile 2's right that, you know, I'm not a terrible person underneath all the masks. Maybe I should just express myself, or maybe, you know, this isn't going to be such a bad thing, or I shouldn't be so afraid. Maybe this could work out. I just need to grow, which is what I'm getting. Yeah, they want to talk to you. They love talking to you. They will communicate. They're going to talk. There will be clarity about who likes who and things like that coming through very soon. Okay, I still don't have all the answers though. And we saw it with the maybe. Okay, this is a card of indecision. And they see a lot of possibility, but they also see a lot of possibility for both abundance and failure. And so they don't know who they are, and so they don't know where this could lead, because it's like they don't know who they are, they don't really know what they want, and they don't really trust themselves when it comes to making decisions for themselves, or believing this is what I want, or I want to go after this. It's kind of like they've been chasing after what everyone else wants them to do, and now you're like, what do you want to do? And they're like, what? What do I want to do? Like, again, Libra energy, like that indecisive Libra energy, and the forcing them out to get out of this people pleaser. Like, I feel like they broadcast themselves to be very confident and don't care about what anybody else has to say, and like love yourself and things like that. But it's like they have yet to see that they love themselves the least out of the people around them, or like they don't even know who they are, and so it's difficult for them to love someone that they don't know, you know. And so I feel like they have a lot of growing to do in that aspect, and that's probably why you came in to meet them, and you know, all of that. One more card. You're wrong. Yeah, like they're wrong about who they are, but they might not be ready to face that if you like trigger that in them. Like, if they feel like you say something that makes them be like, oh wait, they're right, wait, but who am I, wait, why are they acting like they know me? Okay, right? I feel like there's gonna be like a bit of a defensive wall you hit at some point, but it's like not because like they're not like, I just feel like there's be like some defensiveness, not anything over the top, but I do see like defensiveness, like scared. Like, it's like you hit a wall because they're like scared of being vulnerable. But it's like, I know who I am, but they really don't. They say trust yourself, but like they are really broadcasting some type of persona. Maybe that persona could even be that Leo, that I'm powerful, I do whatever I want, I don't care about anything. But really, they just want to be loved. They just want to be able to be vulnerable with somebody. They, you know, are hiding their cinnamon roll ways. I'm getting like the one like meme that comes up every so often, like, who looks like a cinnamon roll but could kill you, who looks like they could kill you but is a cinnamon roll, like who looks like a cinnamon roll and is a cinnamon roll. I feel like this person might look like they could kill you, but they're just a cinnamon roll, and they are like, how dare you? Like, it's like, I'm not cute, how dare you suggest that I am cute? Right? It's actually kind of, so that's why I'm not getting like any like gross toxic energy. I just feel like defensive walls and having to slowly tear those down and working through that together. I think this is from friendship to like a close relationship, and like you guys, like, I don't know, just working through that with friendship. And then when you guys are both ready and like in alignment, you're like, okay, let's date now. And I think that's what's coming. Yeah, and eventually like 10 of Pentacles, I want to start a family with you. That's super cute. They do see this for the long term, and they're not going to pass it up. They don't want to pass you by. They want to start something, but they recognize, you know, there's some things they got to figure out, but they will stay in contact. Okay, they're not just going to ghost. I feel like they're very upfront, and you guys are probably really good at communicating, which is great. Okay. Yeah. I'm feeling Scorpio, Libra, Taurus type energy. I'm getting here Leo energy too. Okay. But yeah, if those signs don't resonate with you, that's totally fine. Like, you can just throw that in the trash. Take what resonates. Don't let anything take from you. So yeah, but if it was one of their signs, just take that as reaffirming this is your person. This is most likely what's going on in their brain. Okay, so thank you so much, Pile 2, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this and that resonated. I was able to offer you some helpful advice. Okay, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe, and make sure to tap that bell icon down below so you don't miss any more readings that could offer you some helpful advice. Okay, so thanks so much again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You guys chose this sticker of this lovely man in love. So, Yeah, without further ado, let's get into your reading about what your crush thinks of you. So I have some previously cards, or previously plucked cards for you to just tell us a little bit more about this person, who they are, what your connection with them is currently like, just to, I don't know, give you reaffirmation that you chose the pile for you. And if it doesn't resonate, then you can always choose another pile and see if that resonates more with you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Also, if you notice like any beeping in the background, that's my fire alarm. There's no fire, there's no smoke, knock on wood, but like, yeah, she just likes to talk, she just likes to beep for no reason. So yeah, that's just a heads up. But yeah, hopefully it's not too distracting. But let's see. So with, you're currently talking to this person, maybe you just met someone and you're like, guys are kind of like feeling each other out, you know, kind of feeling like it's mutual, which I feel like it is mutual, because we have interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So this person is interested in you, and I feel like you guys are in contact and you do talk with each other. It's not like you're admiring this person from afar. Okay, so we also have at the bottom of this deck, because you're the last pile, I noticed that at the bottom we also have love. So this person likes you a lot and could probably might be fantasizing a lot about where this connection could grow and where it could grow from, because it says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. And I feel like with the self-love, it's probably talking about you both. Like having worked on self-love previously before this to bring in and attract a relationship that's not, you know, gonna leave you heartbroken like the past perhaps. Okay, and so actually I'm gonna do like this. Okay, so we have Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology, gadgets with wisdom. This could be a very smart person. They could really like, you know, gadgets and like technology and things like that. They could be in STEM, studying STEM, or, you know, in the STEM field or something like that. They could be a bit of a nerd when it comes to, you know, technology and gadgets and stuff like that. Then we have Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. Yeah, so this could be that this is someone who might have been in the background for a while, and maybe you guys didn't really know each other, you didn't really talk that much. Now you're getting, you know, closer to each other now, and it's like, wait, why have I not paid attention to you before? Or maybe this person has been like a friend, you never thought of him that way, and it's just like, wait, now the way that you're talking is a lot different. And that would, like, the way that we're talking has taken a turn from platonic to romantic. But that would also make sense why, like, love came out when you're already, like, just talking. Because unconditional love gives me, like, I don't know, I feel like your friends, you know, tend to love you unconditionally, you know, if they're good friends and stuff like that. I mean, like, in a non-toxic way, right? Like, it's, you both are behaving healthily in the connection, and they're like, you know, my friend has their faults, but I still love them, right? But I feel like that was just giving me friend energy. So I feel you guys might have known each other for a while, and just now that you guys are seeing each other in a romantic light, or maybe one of you is finally coming around. And then we have Lantern Fairy, a clear solution to all your relationship woes. Maybe you're like, this person has been here the whole time, and I've been here crying about these people from the past, these people that really hurt me, when there's someone so amazing and so like beautiful and just supportive right next to me this entire time. Like, this lamp like has been in my hand for how long, and I've been like just blind to it and like acting like I've been having to walk through the dark. But no, there's really been someone there, and they're smart, innovative, capable, and like really, I feel like you like it when they get excited about certain things. Like, I feel like it's really cute when they get animated about things that they're super passionate about. And I just feel like it's just, you've kind of ignored them, or maybe they've ignored you. But I feel like things, like the tide is turning, and like this relationship that might have been platonic is now taking on a romantic hue. Okay, so I'm gonna put these back. Someone is getting out of the friend zone. That's what I'm hearing. Friend zone, no mo. Okay, so now we're gonna get a bit about how this person thinks and feels for you. So Spirit, how does this person think and feel for pile 3? All right, let's start with their thoughts. I can't take all of that. I can't. The Lovers, though? is so cute. They really like you. They like are in love with you. Okay, anyway, I like how all the piles, you know, it seems to be reciprocated. The crush seems to like them back. Alrighty, let's see. How does this person think and feel towards pile 3, please, Spirit? How does this person think and feel towards pile 3? Let me do one more. Shuffle. Alright. This one was jumping. The 3 of Wands. They're chasing you. They're going after you. They're not, like, they may have, like, been waiting for the right time to make their move. And now they're, like, they're rushing. They're grasping it and they're not gonna let it, like, fall through their palms or fall through their fingertips. Okay. What else, Spirit? How does this person think about pile 3? How does this person think about pile 3? How does pile 3 person think about them? Okay, then we have the 2 of Wands. They've been confused for a long time and not knowing if they want to take a chance on ruining this friendship because they do value you as a friend, or go after you in a romantic way. And I think they have made their decision now and they are going for it. They've been confused for a really long time. There might be still some doubts about if they're making the right choice, but like I think there's like finally like the indecision ultimately has come to an end, and like they're like, I already have come this far, I might as well just run the rest of the mile and like go after what it is that I want. Because there's a lot of passion here of the 2 wand cards so far. Lots of passion. Okay, so then we have the Lovers, but it's in reverse this time. There's a lot of choice making. There might have been a lot of choices made for you two to like come together, for you two to finally embark on this romantic journey. Maybe I'm feeling maybe like if this like this goddess Janus here, which talks about doorways. Maybe you guys been on different paths for a long time, or maybe I'm getting like you guys might be younger. And so, for example, if you're in college, you're like, okay, but what's gonna happen when we graduate? Like, we might, you know, get different jobs in different cities. Like, what are we gonna do? And like, there's just a lot of choices that you kind of feel a little like burdened by, and they're a little afraid if they're afraid that they didn't make the right choice, or they're making the wrong choice. And almost like with this is giving me Beauty and the Beast vibes right here. And you can see, like, I feel like maybe they feel like the beast and they're like, do I really deserve this person? Or am I just going to like, am I ruining things by thinking I can have more than I deserve or more than I should? I feel like they're kind of a little self-deprecating or maybe a little insecure. And like, am I being selfish by chasing after this person when like maybe they could have somebody better than them? I mean, better for them, not better than them, better for them. Because I think they might really see themselves as this beast right here. And they're not indecisive on their feelings, they're indecisive on if they should let you go. And not because you want to be let go, not because there's necessarily any obstacles, but I feel like they're kind of trapped in their own head in this like self-deprecating mindset that they should just stay your friend, and like they don't deserve to be more than a friend. Like they deserve to just they should just be happy by being able to be within your graces. Almost like I should just be happy that I can be in this person's presence. Like, why am I wanting more? I'm being like selfish, or I'm being too greedy is what I'm getting here. Oof. Okay, so Spirit. Okay, this one wants to come out. Okay, these 3 want to come out. So we have what is this? This is the King of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups upright, and the 4 of Cups in reverse. They can't ignore their feelings any longer with the 4 of Cups in reverse. They need to get on it, and they just kind of want to rush forward without a plan and be brazen. They might be more of like the cautious, like shy type. And I just feel like they're coming into this new energy of like trying to be the more confident, brazen, courageous go-getter, go after what it is that you want type of person. And they're not really like, this is new energy for them. So they're like kind of like, you know, clumsy, uncomfortable, out of their comfort zone, stuff like that. And so while they are this King of Wands, it's just like they have to recognize that for themselves. And they're just trying to get used to this new energy and like become brave and be courageous in like going after you, especially when it comes right under the Three of Wands. It's like, okay, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And it's like just giving them themselves pep talks in the mirror is the energy that I'm getting, which is really cute. And trying to tell themselves that they do deserve the sun, that they can go towards the sun and they can have the sun, right? It's so close, like they're climbing up, like the night is ending and the day is beginning, right? They just need to show off their peacock. They just need a peacock in front of you and show everything that they've got and take that step and take that leap of faith that things will be okay. They deserve what they, you know, everything that they desire, right? They need to stop denying themselves what they want. And just stop staying in the comfort zone and just being like settling for less than, like settling because they're afraid that they can't get what they want and that fear of failure. Okay, because they have this cup, right, that is so full and it just keeps pouring like an endless waterfall, and it just becomes like more like stronger and stronger and stronger as time goes on, and they want to start something new with you. They want to have that relationship with you. They just want you. They want to be in a relationship with you. Okay, they're done like just acting like they can ignore their feelings and like they, you know, that friendship is just all that they want and that's, you know, what they can accept, and they're not even gonna try for more. It's not like they wouldn't like be comfortable being friends with you. It's just like they were afraid to even try for something more and just acting like their feelings weren't there because of that fear of failure. And I feel like now they're kind of like, no, I'll do it. Like, I can't ignore them any longer. I'm gonna regret it in my old age if I say that I didn't even try and like live with all the what ifs. So they are coming forward. They have a lot of feelings for you to the point that they like are just screaming at them now. They can't get you out of their head. Okay, lots of passion, lots of love, like cups and fire. What a explosive inner world this person has when it comes to you. Oh, the bottom deck energy is the Chariot. So I do see this person coming towards you. They're like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta be brave. Just gotta rush in. It's gonna be a little clumsy because they're not used to it, and they're like, I have to just go before I psych myself out of this. So they might not come in like the most elegant manner, but they are trying, and I think it's gonna be kind of cute. Okay, so Spirit, what is this person's, you know, what are their next steps in this connection? What are their actions that they are going to be taking towards pile 3? What actions will they be taking towards pile 3, please, Spirit? What actions will they be taking? Oh, the Chariot in it might take them some time. It might take them a little time to work up that courage, right? They do want to come towards you. They really do, right? Especially the Six of Cups. They like, this could be a childhood friend, or this could be someone that you feel like you have a past life connection to, a strong soul connection, and they just, oh my god. Okay, speaking of friends, I think they might psych themselves out. I do know that they really want to really want to come towards you. If you come towards them, I think they would like happily accept you. But they would take whatever this cup is that you're offering. But I think it's also like they are just, in the meantime, while they're working up to get this bravery, they're just kind of going to sit in like the current state, like we, you know, can kind of feel like there's something more and you guys are talking in like some type of flirty way, right? But they never go too far, they never get too bold, and they kind of just stay in that comfort zone of like, okay, we're really good friends, but also, are we just friends kind of thing? Okay, so yeah, and they just keep thinking and overthinking, but eventually, after all of this overthinking, they will release themselves from their own entrapment. Like, they can just walk out of this cave, but they're letting the swords scare them and acting like the swords are in their way, when really there's like a path like right here that they can just, you know, get up, walk around and get out. Okay, but they're not they're really not seeing that. But they're getting out of their head, not letting themselves mentally entrap them anymore and coming towards you. I think that is, you know, what Spirit wants to say. Yeah, the Knight of Cups are coming here to offer you the cup. I was feeling called to pull the top card, and yeah, they're gonna offer you their cup, and they really, really want to do it now. But you know, in reality, it might take a little longer than like tomorrow and like the next week. But they are coming. Trust in that. And it might be better to just wait so that they can work through their own insecurities. You don't enter a relationship with insecurities, or like also just let them get the confidence, right? Because I feel like if you come forward, then their confidence might fall because they're like, I mean, yes, I'm so happy that they came forward, but also like I didn't grow, or like I'm such a wuss. Like I couldn't work up the courage to come ask them out first. Okay, so yeah, okay, now we're gonna get some. Yeah, they're coming to a decision. And working hard to have you, and wishing upon a star, okay? And not letting anything hold them back anymore. They're letting go of that hesitation and coming back on towards you, okay? Oh, is that the 9? Oh, this is 4 swords now. Okay, do not feel called to that. Okay, if it was 9 of swords in reverse, I'd be like, yeah, they're definitely freeing themselves from any anxieties, which they are, okay? So now advice for pile 3, please, Spirit. Advice for pile 3. Advice for pile 3, please, Spirit. Advice. Advice for pile 3. Any day now. You'll like a card. That's a lot. Okay. Thank you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah. I think maybe you've had feelings for them. Like maybe you realized your feelings later than them, but it's still maybe been like a bit, or at least maybe a few months since you realized, and you guys have kind of been like slowly floating more and more and more. And you're still like, okay, but why haven't I made a move? I think that is they have more work to do. There is still work to be done. Not really on your part. I think this person just, you know, unbinding themselves from their insecurities and anxieties that are holding them back. But know that eventually things are coming to a culmination. A cycle is ending and a new cycle is beginning, which could have to do with romance. Okay, and so I think that this tough cycle of, okay, what are we? Are we gonna admit that we both like each other? Like, what are we doing here? And I think, yeah, you're gonna get, you know, you're gonna be like, okay, we just like each other, and move forward from that. And that tough cycle of uncertainty will come to an end. Okay, so what else, Spirit? Any advice from... Okay, the energy is getting momentum. Yeah, this is all just like reconfirming or reaffirming that things are slowly getting momentum. Things are picking up speed. You guys are rushing faster and faster towards a connection, a romantic connection, and the energy is getting momentum. So let it be, let it flow as it would. Don't try to force anything. Okay, let this person come to you on their own. Okay, you don't need to force it, because I think that might just make them shrink away and shy away, and also kind of feel more like insecure because they feel like less brave, not super strong. You want them to come forward to you confident and strong and like sure, okay, and like yes, this is what I want, and I did it, and I can do it. So you don't enter a relationship with insecurities and on shaky ground. Okay, so your mind energy is you are good enough. Yeah, just because this person is taking a little bit doesn't mean they feel any less than you, or that you're not good enough or you're not worthy. Okay, they see you as like a dream come true, and they have liked you for so long is what I'm feeling like, and they see you as more than good enough. Okay, they wonder if they deserve you, if they're good enough. And I think that's what you both are kind of working on right now. And I think you both need to kind of offer yourself some of that self-love, like we saw in the beginning with the love card at the beginning, at the bottom of this deck. So yeah, maybe that's why this also came out, because the full moon in Capricorn does talk about loving yourself, or not loving yourself, but like working harder on things until things come to an end, because you're at a tough cycle. I'm getting so lost in my words, but like the end of a tough cycle is approaching, but like it's not here yet, and so you just need to do that final stretch of work to get where you need to be. And I think that final stretch of work is just telling yourself, like, I'm good enough, I love myself, self-love, I'm worth like the highest quality of love in my life. I'm just worth the highest quality. I just deserve the highest quality of life, period. And, you know, giving yourself that compassion and love and forgiveness to attract compassion and love towards you from other people. Okay, so yeah, I think that's just letting you both know that you're good enough, and maybe in little ways just being like, hey, you're great, you're awesome, like lifting this person up a little bit so it's not obvious that you're kind of like giving them a nudge, but it's a little bit of a nudge and just to help lift their confidence up. And I think they like will do the same for you and things like that, and kind of help you to support each other in loving yourselves. Okay, why do I keep putting this in the middle here? Now we're gonna get some channel messages. Channel messages from your person. Sorry, can I get some channel messages from pile 3's person, please? Channel messages from pile 3's person. What does pile 3's person want to say to them? Okay, so you have the Ace of Swords coming out. Yeah, they have a lot that they want to say, and they're working on getting the confidence to say it, but they are going to open up a new line of conversation with a bold, heady, bold, confident convo about a new topic is what I'm trying to say. Okay, they are not wanting space. They don't want you to walk away. They just, you know, give them a little more time. Okay, give them a little more time. They will come through, and they don't want to be without you. They kind of like almost need to be around you, and they just kind of want to morph into you. Their love language could be physical touch. So I just saw 2 on my clock here, so you guys could be twin flames, or this could be like just a very significant soul connection. But like, I just want space. No, like, you don't need to walk away. They're not trying to walk away. They're just trying to build up courage, and might need to like retreat into their cave for a little bit to build that courage up. But I think they're still talking to you, and they want to have you. Okay, but they're like keep denying this to themselves, and so that's what they're working on. Okay, they feel impatient, and yet they're forcing themselves to be patient when they could rush forward, but they're just, again, working up that confidence. I am obsessed with your body. The devil, I feel really attached for you. They have for like a long time. With the devil card coming out, they cannot get enough of you. Like I said, they kind of just want to morph into one and be with you. Okay, and if you guys have been intimate, I think they're like, the reason that they haven't made things official yet is because of everything else I've said before. But I think they also think you're just the most beautiful person on the planet. Okay, so, and then we have, I left because you told me to. Maybe they tried to come forward before, and you're like, oh no, I don't really like you like that. I see you just a friend, so they backed off. And now they're like more hesitant this time, even if you do feel the same this time. Or maybe they're like kind of like, they're telling themselves in their head like they're not worth your time, and like maybe you didn't say this, but they feel like you in their head said this, and so they're just going like, they're preparing themselves for failure, preparing themselves for sadness. Okay, by being like, oh, like they wouldn't want me anyway, like, so I'm backing off because they probably don't like me, when you never said that. But like that's what I'm getting. There's also like, yeah, insecurities, like your family won't like me, coming up with all types of reasons to like psych themselves out, and like things that could hold them back from you. Okay, and this bonding energy too is they want a fresh start. Okay, you guys might have like almost had something, and then they got scared and walked away, or like something, maybe you rejected them or whatever. But they do feel, and I know you're from somewhere, yeah, you definitely know this person. Okay, but they're afraid to announce the feelings, the true feelings that they have for you, and like how they feel like you guys are strong soulmates. Okay, and they're working on that. They're like, I'm just gonna be vulnerable, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not gonna hide anymore. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon down below so you don't miss a thing in the future. Okay, hope you enjoyed and have an awesome day. Bye.